good news. Ipswich fans, they have finally appointed a manager, and that appointment is, of course, Paul Hurst. So, this morning, Paul Hurst has been announced as the new Ipswich manager, signing a 3-year deal. This is what their owner, Marcus Evans, had to say. Following what has been an exhaustive search, I am delighted to announce Paul Hurst as our new manager. His skill, experience and reputation, enhanced by his recent success at Shrewsbury, had placed him from the start of the process on my short list of candidates, resulting in the need to wait until after the League One final to reach a final decision. I would like to put my record on thanks on the many football people who have helped me reach an informed decision on the appointment. There were many excellent candidates, but this is who he's basically chosen. Speaking with Paul, he reaffirmed why he's always been my number one choice. We are looking to build the club's history of playing attractive, winning style of football, developing young players through the academy, and getting the most out of every player we have. Paul ticks all the boxes to these key attributes. I don't think there's Paul. This is what he said. I'd like to thank Shrewsbury for giving me a chance to manage at League One level. They took a chance on him from League Two. He'd only recently gone there from the conference after getting them promoted. I had an excellent relationship with everyone, and I wish Shrewsbury the best of fortunes. When this opportunity turned up, it was just too good to turn down. Ipswich are a big football club, and when you think of this stature and history it has in the game, I remember watching the football when I was younger. I'm ambitious, and I can't wait to go and test myself at a high level. So, this is what Shrewsbury had to say. They said, they wished him the best of luck. They made contact. He'd like to thank everyone. He's been there for 18 months. So, Paul Hurst. Where has he been? So he spent 15 years at Rotherham. He's only 43, so he's very young. He spent 15 years at Rotherham as a player. And he only had one move away, which was a loan to Burton in 2008. He played 17 times. So he started his career as a manager very young. He started it he started it in 2009. So he'd have been around, 31, 32? 33. So he was very young. He started at Ipswich Town and joined with Rob Scott, who is the brother of Andy Scott, who had success at Brentford, and he went on to manage Aldershot. So they won promotion to the Conference North in their first season there, which they weren't expecting, but in May 2009 they went to Boston. In the first season, they gained a second successive promotion from the Conference North with a 2-1 victory over Bradford Park Avenue. I can't remember Boston getting promoted. So in 2011, they were appointed at Grimsby Town. And in 2013, Scott was suspended and sacked for gross misconduct. I don't know what he did. It took him a few seasons. They lost to Bristol Rovers in the playoff final, but in 2016 they beat Forest Green 3-1 to be promoted back. He started well in his next few weeks as manager, and in October he joined Shrewsbury Town. Shrewsbury stayed up in his first season by 3 places and 2 points. So that isn't a lot. But this season, to his credit, he absolutely ripped the league apart with his Shrewsbury side. They finished third, obviously, as you know, and they lost in the playoff final, which is probably the worst way to lose, besides losing out on penalties. They finished on 87 points. He's taken a side that is expected to finish bottom every year, and he has done absolutely incredible with them. Absolutely incredible. They have one of the best defences in the league, and now he has his chance with Ipswich Town. So, a 3-year contract, that's decent. He's worked his way up. It's great to see a manager who has started with Ipswich Town in the Northern Premier League, now in the Championship. And he has gone Northern Premier League, Conference North, National League, League 2, League 1, Championship. So that is fantastic. And it goes to show just how key your experiences can be. He has really shown that you can make a progression. He plays a very compact defence with some very good attacking players. And they said they need to get the best out of what they have at Ipswich. Now, as you know, I watch a lot of non-league football. My team, Hereford, rival of Shrewsbury Town, have been in the non-league since 2012. So for 12 years. 6 years. And there are many players in the Shrewsbury Town side that have played at that level. And, you know, some of them stood out, some of them not so much. But they did stand out. Okay, so from my memory, Sean Worley. Sean Worley played for Southport in the non-league. He was a very good player, very talented player. Arthur Ganoa, I know he's not really part of things. He's just more of a bench player, but he played for Kitty last season. Lenendron Lewis, he played for Grimsby in non-league. John Nolan, Enciala, Alex Rodman. They all came from non-league and have played at non-league. I think Stephen Payne has also played at non-league at some point. And then they have a mix of that, and they have a mix of players either on loan or have been released from clubs. Carlton Morris is on loan from higher up. Ben Godfrey, fantastic player, looks a quality player, is on loan from Norwich City. Dean Henderson saved a penalty in the final, is on loan from Manchester United. So Omar Beckles, he came from Accrington Stanley after coming from non-league. And then they have a few players like Bryn Morris and a few others that have played higher up, but never really got a chance and were released, and he's taken them on and he has done exceptionally well. This is a man who could seemingly get blood out of a stone. He has done incredibly well. He really has. He has taken players who are average. Junior Brown is another one. He was a winger. Now he plays left back. One of their best players. He's taken players and really developed them. Really developed them. And if you can get the best out of players, then that says a lot about you as a person. It says you can get the best out of players, which means you're going to get the best possible results. And that's what he's done. He obviously has signed a couple of players from Norwich. Whether he'll try and get those at Ipswich, I don't know. I would imagine he'll try and sign a few players if he has the budget from Shrewsbury. The likes of John Nolan, or the likes of Enciala, maybe, or whoever else he fancies, who thinks can make the step up. But he has done fantastically well with the squad he has, and that is something that Ipswich need, is the best out of their players, because they're not known for splashing the cash, are they? They've been with Mick McCarthy, they've got rid of him. There was a lot of hostile between Mick McCarthy and the fans, but I think this lad will really, 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 really give them a bit more unity. So I know that there is a Ipswich fan on my channel. He comments a lot. He said they've been waiting ages, and this is why. This is why. Because he is worth waiting for. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he can get them going. It would be really good to see him do well again. Coming from the non-league, it would help so many managers saying, you know what, Paul Hurst came from non-league. Paul Hurst came from non-league, and he has done unbelievable. So good luck to him, and if you are an Ipswich fan, tell me your thoughts down below. If you're a Shrewsbury fan, tell me your thoughts down below. I mean, personally, I can't see any reason to but you know, to be grateful and wish him the best of luck. But maybe you're different. Thanks so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new. I am Mike, and I will see you soon.